my dude?
What is going on, man? Just Canucks hockey up 2-0. Shots are 13-5. You know, no pictures on the scorecard. More of the illusion. The illusion continues, sir. The illusion continues.
How many posts? How many posts did Anaheim hit in that period? What do you
Oh
think?
man, like there is. I mean, the sports gods are looking out for us right now. You know, a bad call on Camp for starters. We're just gonna throw that out there. I watched the replay 2 or 3 times, trying to find where the interference was, because he didn't change his lane. He didn't slow down and impede the player. He just continued with the flow of play, and apparently that's interference nowadays. Yeah, but I mean the Kane one, yeah, that's cross-checking. Can't be doing that. You know, as soon as he scores a nice goal, he does Evander Kane stuff and takes a crappy penalty. You know, yeah, they've hit a lot of posts, but every goalie will tell you that when all they're giving up are the posts, that means they're in perfect position. You know, Tolopilo made some good saves there in the first period. Again, I trust him more than Lankinen right now. The way Lankinen has played has not been great. At least Tolopilo's rebound control has been pretty solid in the first period. Tyler Myers looks bound and determined to cost us a goal tonight somehow, some way. Whether that's taking out his own teammate or blowing a tire in the corner, a complete nonchalant tire too. It wasn't like he was going fast or anything. It was like the most awkward fall in the corner there. It was almost like in slow motion. But I guess we're leading in the faceoffs and we're up 2-0. So I mean, we got to give it an up, I guess. But it's again, I don't like the hockey that we're playing. It's sloppy. Anaheim for sure controlled the majority of the play, but we capitalized on one of our power plays, which we have done now in 7 straight games, I believe it is, 7 or 8. I believe that made it 8. That goal. And then Linus Karlsson, heads up play to take that rebound off the boards and bury that one. And then also he was a big part of that power play goal too, providing the screen on the Kane shot through traffic there. So Linus Karlsson having a really good first period. The rest of the team is kind of getting lucky and slumping along. Man, I don't know how you say you want to trade a player and then you don't showcase him whatsoever. How is Lucas Reichel not in this lineup as a winger? Like, I just do not understand what is happening. Again, I as soon as I saw that Lankinen wasn't coming on the trip, I messaged you and said, watch, we'll go 3-1 and the illusion will continue and everything will be sugar-coated with this like, oh, Foot's doing fine and it's all just injury issues. No, it's not. There is still immense system issues. We are still giving up far too many high danger chances and not creating enough near enough offense 5-on-5.
Yeah, it's been a weird one. Like when we talk about downs, like the one Tyler Myers, the fall in the corner was weird, but then the other one was even more weird, where he took out DP. Like I don't know why he cut to that side of the ice. Like that's the left side of the ice. Like Tyler Myers is a right side D, and he cut to the left.
Yeah,
took out DPD, and then they had a 2-on-0 down low. Luckily, they didn't score, but oh my god, like Tyler Myers is in full chaos mode. So he gets an up for the entertainment and a down for the entertainment. So give him up and a down.
No, absolutely. And I think that is a shout to the broken system that we're running right now. No one knows where to go. No one knows where to be. No one's comfortable out there. Even veterans like Tyler Myers are looking lost and confused with which way to turn, who they're playing with. It's just an absolute disaster, and it's being shadowed by these small victories that, you know, if, knock on wood, for whatever reason, they find a way to lose this game, after the game, you can guarantee that Foot will say, oh, our first period was great. We were up 2-0, and then we just couldn't capitalize, and we made a couple of mistakes. And, you know, I don't want to harp on our young guys, but maybe we can go eat some cashews and have a smoke. Like, man, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. because this is what is happening. You can't like say that was a good period. You can't sit here as a fan and like watch what happened there and be like, that was a good period for the Canucks. Are they up 2-0? Absolutely. Was it good hockey? No, not a chance.
I mean, the crazy thing is when we saw obviously the goaltending duo we'd be going into with Patera and Tolopilo, up to Tolopilo coming in, only played a couple games down there in Abbotsford, looked really sharp, and I mean, we did talk about the post, but he made a couple really great saves. It looks like he's tracking the puck well, and even when he gives up the rebound, he's in good position to make the save on the rebound. So I'm going to give it up to Tolopilo as well for that performance.
Yep, agreed. Agreed.
Okay, Gary Mason, who we all know is like friends with the Aquilinis. So whenever they want to get information out, they always chat with Gary Mason. So let me bring this up for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. Gary Mason on his Twitter account, when the trading of Quinn Hughes happens, and right now it seems inevitable, it will mark the lowest point in the franchise's history. Giving up a generational talent in his prime can't be viewed in any other way. Are we looking at this as the Aquilinis trying to spur the Canucks on, or is there some fire behind this smoke?
I don't know. It's very cryptic. Like, you know, a lot of fans like to say that Aquilini has his fingers on the Canucks and what they're doing and the direction. I have a hard time believing that his direction was wanting to end up in a point where they were talking about trading Quinn Hughes with 2 years left on his contract. The fact of the matter is, if you trade him this year, there's the chance that next year the team that you traded him to could flip him for an even better deal at the deadline. You could keep him and he gets super angry and just demands a trade. You know, that I have a hard time thinking that it doesn't get to a point where if I'm an owner of this team, I'm not letting the GM, the current GM and president of hockey operations, trade Quinn Hughes. After everything that has happened since they got here, losing Bo Horvat, losing JT Miller, countless miscommunication issues on free agency day. I just think that if it were to come to the point where the decision was that they had to trade Quinn Hughes, they have to go to another GM and try and save this thing. Like, yes, it seems inevitable, but you, as an owner, the best player you've ever had as an owner of this team, you cannot lose at this age. This is the frustration I have with, you know, everything revolves around Quinn. It's the Quinn show, right? They hired a coach specifically to keep Quinn happy, and everything's about keeping Quinn happy. And now all of a sudden it's, so they need to trade him. Like it just, the narrative changes daily with this organization. Like, trade Hughes, keep Hughes, hire Foot to keep him happy. Foot was just deployed a tank. Like, there's so many conspiracy theories and issues. Like, when it happens if it happens. But until that day comes that I see Quinn Hughes has been traded to such and such a team, I'm holding on to hope that Aquilini as an owner really cares about winning and wants to win at some point in the near future, or even play in the playoffs some point in the near future, because that looks a long way off right now. And we heard Alvin come out a couple weeks ago and say he thinks they're a couple pieces away. Well, one of those pieces happens to be a head coach. So unless they plan on making that change, it doesn't matter what personnel they bring in. We see it again tonight. Like, I don't want to see it happen. Does it feel like that's the direction that things are going? Absolutely. Does it frustrate the hell out of me? Yes, because we talked last game about how the pieces are here to kind of make this system work. You just have to put the guys in the right spots to maximize their skill set in this system, and the coaches just aren't doing that. I don't understand the love-in with Evander Kane. He had another great setup by Petey in the first couple of shifts there where he didn't even get a clean shot on net. You put a highly skilled player in that position, even a Lucas Reichel getting that pass from Petey, streaking up the middle. That young player, might give him a chance to show you something a little more than when he was struggling to play second line center. Also, again, like Kemp at second line center, it's like if you want Besser to get going again, give him someone like Sasson to get some speed and some energy on that line. Instead, it's like Besser's invisible, and I don't understand the pass that he gets from fans and everything, but maybe Besser's one of those people that's going to be dangled out there
Oh, he's going to be a
to
center.
try and get something back.
And if you don't believe Gary Mason, then I'm going to pop this up on the screen too. Frank Saravelli says Quinn Hughes is committed to staying. So if he says that, then I am even more
he's
worried.
Getting traded.
Yeah,
he's 100% getting traded. If Frank says he's, oh God.
Oh, by the way, there's a couple people asking who Gary Mason is a longtime newspaper reporter for a bunch of different newspapers. I think most recently he's with the Globe and Mail. But yeah, he's been a reporter for the Canucks for a very long time, for anyone who was wondering. Demko and Höglander, we were told today they are going to be in LA. So Demko we knew was on the trip. We didn't know Höglander was coming, but apparently they're going to be skating on Saturday. So does that bring a little bit of hope to your heart, Dustin?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously, Demko at the beginning of the season, when he wasn't feeling any issues, was playing, Vezina caliber goaltending. As soon as he started to feel a little bit of pain, we saw him fall behind a little bit, letting some goals in that he wasn't kind of letting in early. I hope he's healthy. I hope it was just the grade 1 groin strain, like they said, just a minor issue, and we'll see how it goes. I cross my fingers. Obviously, when Demko's healthy, he's one of the best goalies in the world, right? And so it's just, as a fan, I gotta hope for the best, because my stupid GM signed him for 3 more years. I mean, I'm stuck here hoping for the best with him. And with Höglander, we did get word, that he was going to be more towards the December timeline for coming back. Am I happy that he's skating? Absolutely. Does it tell me that there's more deployment that Foot's going to screw up? Probably. Where does he go in the lineup? My hope would be he goes to the top line, but we all know that Evander Kane seems to have some sort of blackmail on Foot, and is stapled to that line. I have no idea. He is literally the only person who has not been moved anywhere in this lineup, except for 10 minutes in a game the other day. So I really don't understand what's going on there. I have no idea who's mandated this and why it's just Kane on the top line. He doesn't go anywhere else. I hope he's one of the first veterans on an expiring contract that is shown the door, because oh my Lord, it would do wonders to get him off of this team.
Yeah, 100%. So happy about that. Veteran players. So they've talked about, this was Friedman last night, I think it was, tweeting out late night. The Canucks are willing to trade veteran players. Who are you identifying as these veteran players that they might trade?
I'm guessing it starts with expiring contracts. So Kiefer Sherwood, unfortunately, is a big piece that is likely being pushed around. We'd probably think Evander Kane, someone like that. Someone like Tyler Myers as well, who is getting older and could help someone's defense kind of stable out, playing less minutes elsewhere. Guys like that. David Kampf, who's just kind of here for whatever reason. Maybe you try and move Arshdeep Bains instead of losing him on waivers when Höglander comes back. Those are the type of guys I'm thinking. If he's identifying kind of as veterans, maybe even Brock Besser, who has been pretty silent lately. They did re-sign him to this contract, but the last people they're going to go to are the people with no trade clauses, because they don't want to be handcuffed.
Yeah.
So I would focus right now on I mean, I think I would focus on Kiefer Sherwood right now. As fans don't get too attached, I really think he's probably going to be moved in a trade, just because the number I'm hearing on the market is $5 million a year, and with the Canucks in the cap situation that they're already in, I don't know if they're going to be able to commit that to a Kiefer Sherwood with some of the younger guys they got coming into the lineup. I just think he's over 30 years old now. It's a bit of a gamble to commit. 4x5 is probably what he's going to want, a $20 million contract. And I just think they have too many of those kind of in the middle, $5 to $7 million, $8 million contracts now, and it's going to just handcuff them in a couple of years. So I would expect him to probably be the first veteran that's shopped.
And just before we get the puck drop on the third period, this is more just to show everyone. But the Vancouver Canucks, as of November 20th, have lost 116 man games, which is the most in the entire NHL. And then if you look at like the advanced analytics, that has hurt them the third most out of any team in the whole league when it comes to their WAR rating. So absolute insanity on the injury front. So hopefully we're getting back a couple of guys. So Dustin, thank you for stopping by as you are here. Hunter, once again, donating $20 into the chat. Busy tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to catch the third period. Share with Dusty.
Can't wait for that Christmas bonus.
It's going to be
enjoy the rest of the game, man.
Yeah. Cheers, brother. Yeah. We'll talk to you.
We'll talk to you post game.
Nothing is perfect.